Hey, welcome back guys. In this lesson, in the beginner's lesson series, we're going to learn something that's really important for beginner guitar players to know how to do. And that's to tune your guitar using a digital tuner. Now if you don't have a digital tuner, you can go out and grab one at a music store. They're pretty inexpensive. Start about 15 or 20 bucks. And you know, the ones for 20 bucks aren't bad. They're pretty accurate and they last a long time. You can throw them on the floor. They're usually fine. I have my iPhone right here. I got a little $2 application on there. It's just a great tuner. Actually, this one was free on Gibson.com. It's a pretty good tuner. But I'm going to show you how to use a tuner, and I'm going to explain to you what's going on when you see that tuner, when it, you know, a needle moving back and forth, and you have all these letters flashing at you and stuff. So, in the last lesson, you learned the names of your strings: E, A, D, G, B, and E. Now that you know that, you can have some ammo to come in with when you're trying to tune your guitar with a digital tuner. Now this guitar is already tuned, so I'm just going to give you an example of what you would see when you look at your digital tuner when you're trying to tune your guitar for the first time. So I'm going to hit my high E string. So you'll see it says an E, and the needle is pretty much in the middle, a little green light. So that means I'm in tune. I'm not off to the right or to the left at all. Now let's mess the string up a little bit and see what happens. Now it still says I'm playing an E, but see how the needle is off to the left? If your needle is off to the left, or we have some light indicators, if your light indicators are off to the left, that means your note is flat, and that means you need to bring it up to pitch. So experiment with your guitar tuner right here, your tuning peg, and see which direction is up, and try to bring that note up until the needle is right in the middle. Just like that. Now go to your next string, the second string, the B string, play that note. See how it's dead on again because I was just in tune. Let's go the other way now. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. And we're going to see what the tuner says now. See, I went really far up, saying it's toggling between a C and a B. So come back down a little bit just for this example. Now it says a B, but the needle's way off to the right. So you need to come back down a little bit. So experiment with your tuner again, just to make sure you're not going the wrong way. A lot of people will be cranking on their string the wrong way and they'll just pop it. Or they'll just realize after they've been cranking on it for a while that it's just flapping because it's so loose. So make sure you're going the right way before you start cranking on your tuner. So let's get that B to the center. So I'm just going to crank down just a little bit. Right in the middle. There you go. Next one over. Let's say this one is just way out of whack. Let's do our G string, our third string. I'm going to make that go really far out of whack. See, it says that's a, what are we saying? It says it's an F. And it needs to be a G. So in your musical alphabet, just like your regular alphabet, it goes in order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So F is before G. So we need to bring this note up to a G. So we're going to tune it up quite a bit. Still on F, keep going. F sharp. Okay, now it's a G. Well, it's still F. F sharp. Toggling back and forth. Now it's a G. It's really flat though. Keep going. Almost there. There you go. Double check that. There you go. Pretty close. Do some double checking here. Good. See, we're a little bit sharp on our B now. The G again. Get it dead on. That sounds much better. Another thing that you want to kind of be aware of when you're tuning your guitar is, let's say you're right here, your E string right there, and you need to go down a little bit. Let's say you need to do that. You always want to tune up to a note. So instead of just going, you probably want to go. You want to tune up to a note just because on the guitar, strings tend to get caught in a bind, or they can slip or catch if you're not careful. So if you always want to tune up to the note. Let's go to the next string, the fourth string. It's a D. It's a little sharp. It says D and the needle's off to the right a bit. So that takes care of that. Go to the A string, the fifth string. You'll see it says an A and it's pretty much in tune. So you get the idea. Memorize the notes of your open strings, so when you play that note, this high E string, you know it should be an E. That way you can look at what the tuner is saying it is and match that accordingly, either going up or coming down to the E, and then honing that in to where the needle or the lights on your tuner say that that string is perfectly in tune.